It's about time, it's about time. It's about time, it's about time. It's about time, baby, it's about time.
Well, hello and welcome to this week's vlog, and you'll be glad to know we're still out of the living room. It's going really well. Now, I was asking last week to say what did you want to see in this week's vlog, and Susie Turner, hi Susie, said she wanted me to go out and about a bit. So today I'm taking you to a place that's very, very important for me. It has been over the years as I've been writing. It's a place called Bridgnorth. If you've read Fairy Tale of New York, you know that Rosie has a picture of Bridgnorth on her wall that her mum has got her, and it's to remind her of home. Bridgnorth is probably about half an hour's drive away from where I live. So about half an hour's drive away from Stoneyardley, if you remember that I showed you the place that sort of inspired Stoneyardley. So I'm going to take you around and show you some of the places that have inspired me, not only as a writer but also just in general terms, things that have inspired my books, things that have inspired people in my books, places that I do my writing. I might do a bit of writing while we're here. I'm kind of still doing some work on the new book, so you might get a sneaky peek of that. So let's head off and see what we can find. Okay, so this is Bridgnorth, and this is the Cliff Railway, which is really cool. And it goes down to Hightown, which is down there. You can see it looks really beautiful. That's the River Severn. So these are the town walls, and this is Hightown, and then you have Lowtown down alongside the river. You can hear it down there. There you go, there's Lowtown. And then if we come around, there's this amazing church here, and it's kind of a, I don't know what age it would be, Georgian maybe? Quite an unusual church, and people walk all the way along the walls here, and further along round you have the Severn Valley Railway with its steam trains. So it's quite a nice place, and it's definitely a good place to come if you want to come and get inspiration for stories. So this is a gorgeous little park which is just up on the, near the walls, so just walk around the walls. And you get to hear, this is up in Hightown in Bridgnorth. And look at that gorgeous little properly English bandstand. And this park is amazing as well for people watching. So when I used to work in Bridgnorth, I worked in a little cafe. I'll show you that a bit later on, where I worked, which was actually the inspiration for September's, which is my short story blog. And I used to come up here and have my lunch, and it's brilliant because literally every single one of these benches, when people sit down, they're kind of stories waiting to happen. So it's quite an inspirational place, really. This garden is lovely, and here, this is completely crazy. These are the mad tilty ruins of the fortress that was on top of Bridgnorth Hill. So I think it was kind of a castle, I could be wrong, I need to check that out. But they literally tilt, you can see the angle they tilt at. It's just this one bit of wall that's been left at an impossible angle. It's really quite cool. And all about this park, there's places where you can get inspiration. One thing that I say about being a writer is that you can get inspiration anywhere. Like a random cat that walks past. Could that be Ron Howard from Welcome to My World? You never know, it could be. Although he looks a bit lean, I think Ron Howard's a bit fatter than that. But you'll notice on all these benches have got plaques, and they're basically dedicated to people. So this is Gladys. Alright Gladys, nice to meet you. And this actually inspired a story that I wrote for my weekly last year, where on each of the benches that had one of these plaques actually had a ghost that was kind of living on there and looking after people. So that was quite interesting. So it just shows you that you can get inspiration anywhere. So this is the Severn Valley Railway, world famous Severn Valley Railway. And if you've ever seen a film that's set with an old-fashioned station, then this will be it. It'll be set here. There's loads of filming, major films go on here over the years. I think it's just about to go, which would be a brilliant timing if it does, but we'll wait and see. Look at this for a gorgeous English pub, and I'm just gonna zoom in on this sign, which is phenomenal. Look at that. Husband crash. Is he getting under your feet? Brilliant. So just go and leave your husband at this gorgeous place. There we go. That's Bridgnorth's sense of humour for you. So here's the centre of Bridgnorth. And you can just see where by that silver car there's a sign that says cinnamon. And that's where I used to work. And so we're going to go and have a quick look. And I'll show you it. So this is Cinnamon Cafe. When I first found out that I'd got a 3-book deal with HarperCollins, I was working a day a week in here. This is on the Cartway in Bridgnorth. It's owned by different people now, which is why I'm not working there anymore. But it was lovely. But every morning you used to have to come out of those doors and then walk all the way up this street to go and put that sign up at the top of the street. So that was a good way of doing things first thing in the morning. That was a nice thing to do. And that was actually the inspiration for September's, which is my short story blog, and I'll put the link on the blog so you can have a look, see some of the stories that I wrote there. Okay, so what I'm doing here is literally starting to plan out some of the characters in my book. This is in a new book. This is a working title. You're gonna love Elsie, she's the main character. But I'm just kind of writing down little things about them, little things that we find out about them, kind of what they look like. Just little notes really, and this is the fun bit. This is where I get to sort of daydream. Some of these might not make the actual thing, but it's really good to write them down. So there we go. Here in Bridgnorth is an amazing cafe, which is really cool. Gin and Teacups. It's on the high street, and it's just really cool. Look at it. Look. Really good place to write. Okay, there's another reason why Bridgnorth is quite important to me as a writer, and this is it. This is one of the 2 shops that inspired Kowalski's. It is actually a flower shop and it's got pictures in the windows, but it has little galvanised buckets inside, which was just like I thought Kowalski's would be. And even though Kowalski's obviously was set in the Upper West Side, that was where it started. I walked past that flower shop in about 1999 I think, and thought, oh, it'd be really cool to write about a florist. And so that's where Rosie's shop Kowalski's was first born, and it's actually in Bridgnorth in Shropshire. There you go. Okay, so I mentioned that the other florist that we saw was one of 2 that inspired Kowalski's. This is the other one. Unfortunately they've just shut the doors, which is really annoying. But they have little galvanised buckets inside there as well. But look at the wonderful chimneys at the top of it. It's just brilliant. This is in Bridgnorth as well. This is just coming down into Lowtown. You can see all that goes up to Hightown there, that hill. So this is Ebenezer's Florist. So this was the other one that inspired Kowalski's. So how was that? Did you enjoy it? Hope so. Hope it made a bit of a difference. Now we are back in the living room, but I thought I'd show you a different angle. Nice painting on the wall. Nice cup of tea. So I hope that was good. It was nice to do something a little bit different from the norm. Now the same goes for next week. What would you like to know about? I don't know whether I will have copies of my book to show you just yet. That should come in the next couple of weeks. But I should hopefully have some more news about It Started With a Kiss and the kind of things that I'm finding out now, the kind of people that are perhaps interested in other countries. Hopefully we'll give you a bit of an exclusive about that next week. But other than that, what would you like to know? You know how to ask me by now. Pop a little comment in the comments box underneath the vlog, and I'll try and answer your question next week. And hello to everybody as well who's recently joined me. Thanks very much to lovely Leah and Chloe on Chicklit Blog, and Kirsty on Novelicious, who've been telling people about my vlog and everything. And I've had quite a few new people come and start to watch the vlog since then. So hi to all you new people. Ask me your questions, please. Tell me the things that you'd like to know, and I'll answer them in next week's vlog. Until then, take care, have a lovely week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.